The Heat take the tip-off and will set up the offense. To Beasley. Up high and down hard.
Beasley loves to stuff it home, and all the defense could do was get out of the way.
Time for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Cheryl Miller. Cheryl?
And just prior to the game, I spoke with Eric Spoelstra, coach of the Heat. 1 game away from elimination, I asked him the mindset of his team. He said, we know the odds are against us, but whether you're playing for pride or playing for a championship, you play your hardest. Win or lose, when you walk off the court tonight, I want to know that we gave it everything we had. Kevin?
Okay, with their backs to the wall, we'll see if they can grab a win here to stay alive. Here's Arenas. Flushes it with the one-handed jam. 1:22 left in the first quarter.
Arenas threw that one down with some velocity. The defense made it easy for him.
Offline. Stevenson takes the shot. It's in for 3. Zoe inbounds the ball. Chalmers with the rock.
Well, the D was in the area, but when you're guarding a sharpshooter like that, you need to be airtight on him before he catches the ball. Mourning got himself a nice high-percentage bucket and drained it. Great execution.
Arenas, open look, on the money.
Arenas, just by being on the floor, creates so many scoring opportunities for his club because he's a threat himself.
Chalmers backs in. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Beasley.
Inside, outside, Kevin, I love it.
Here's Stevenson.
He's not the guy normally rejecting shots, but he did a nice job that time.
Dishes it to Wade with the wide open look. Hits the bottom of the net.
Hit the open man for the great look.
Top of the key. Passes it to Butler. Takes it up. Great finish in traffic. Chalmers passes it up court. The one-handed jam by Wade. Stevenson way up court. We've reached the end of the first, and both teams going back and forth. It's knotted up at 12.
They're making the extra pass and finding guys for open looks. I love the discipline they've shown in their offense so far.
All right, the second quarter. Jamison inbounds it to start the second quarter. Arenas for 3. It falls.
When the margin's this tight, every basket starts to take on a little bit more meaning.
Chalmers. Almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first one. Gets them both. Jamison gets it on the free throw line. Here's Arenas. Drops.
He's a streaky shooter, but when he gets it going, he can put points on the board in a real hurry.
Wade, he gets hammered and he'll head to the line. Wade had a lot of injuries last season, plus the coaching change. He's ready for this year.
Yeah, I would think he'd be ready to prove that he's back to all-star MVP finals caliber form. He's got the ability. The injuries have slowed him, but I look for him to be very aggressive in proving he's still one of the elite players in the league.
Watch. Inbounds the ball. Foul. Hall will take a trip to the line. He can't get the first. Good touchdown number 2. 1:14 left in the half. Here's Wade. Tipped.
Well, it's simply tough to get over the top when you're giving up that much height.
The dish to Butler. Rips it down. 1 assist by the 12th-year veteran out of Bowling Green.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team him. That's your only hope.
Beasley goes up. Watch on the rebound.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
Arenas is on a roll as he continues to carry his team by being an absolute force on offense.
He's been pouring it on in the last few minutes and has been a force offensively. Things will really start to open up for his teammates now because he demands an awful lot of attention.
The Wizards are going to make some substitutions. It's blocked.
When the defender has the length advantage on you, you better have a plan B.
Butler flips it in for 2. The Wizards have to put it together with this run, and the points are flowing. What's your view here, Clark?
My view is, wow, this is pretty impressive. They're really flowing. Everybody's moving the ball, moving themselves. Their offense is in a nice rhythm. Now, whether they can keep it up or not remains to be seen.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Skip pass, no block, knocked loose.
That's a bad play there, Kev. I bet he wishes he could take that one back.
Leads him with the pass.
My goodness, he can't be happy about that play. That was ugly.
The Wizards on a bit of a roll here. To Butler. Takes it up. Kisses it off the glass and in.
No answers on D. They can't do anything to stop it.
Here's Marion. Finishes with the soft touch. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 27-18.
The Wizards have been on a scoring tear, Kevin.
Yeah, they've really been hot. Well, the second half will begin in just a few moments. Butler inbounds it to start the second half. Arenas jacks up a 3, buries it. The Wizards have really found their range from beyond the arc.
It's a combination of sharp shooting and poor defense. When you have a group of players who can knock down threes like this, you have to do a better job of closing out on the perimeter.
Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with the third member of our team, Cheryl Miller. Cheryl?
Well, guys, as the Wizards came out for the second half, I spoke with Coach Eddie Jordan. He told me he couldn't be happier with the way the first half went. He said, we've just been in one of those grooves where we're hitting all our open shots. Hopefully that'll continue in the next half. We have to just keep working, guys.
All right, Cheryl, we'll see if their hot shooting carries over. Jamison tosses it up court. Butler on the mark with the triple.
Boy, there's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
Marion dishes it to Chalmers. Jamison hauls it in off the glass. The Wizards on a bit of a roll here.
Chalmers is a rhythm shooter. He's struggling to knock down the J, and I think he needs to get a few buckets at the rim to boost his confidence.
The Heat will take a timeout. Marion inbounds the ball. Here's Chalmers. Lays it in with the finger roll.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Heat.
Chalmers is really doing a great job of finding the open man, and he has his team working in harmony because of it. It's like he has a second set of eyes.
He is doing such a great job of distributing, Clark. How do you counteract that?
Washington needs to put more pressure on the ball and to try to force him to give it up before he gets comfortable.
Wade passes it to Beasley. Hangs in the air. Lays it right in.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Watch to the rack. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 41-24. Arenas has played it. All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Marion inbounds it to start the fourth quarter. Chalmers. Hammer, and he'll go to the line. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. Knocks it loose. Here's Wade. Nice rebound by the two-year man out of Fresno State. Young lays it right in.
Kevin, over the course of the game, they've gotten it done. This should be an insurmountable lead.
To Marion from downtown. It counts.
Marion had little resistance that time, and that made it all too easy.
Rises and dishes. Watch. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Zoe inbounds the ball.
Right there. Whose man is that?
Here's Haslam. It's in for three.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Watch. Takes it out. Rips it down.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute. Make that week. Hey, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
Buried by Mourning.
Mourning was well outside his range there, so you can't question the D for sagging off. Nice shot. Lucky, but nice.
The quick shot was hit by Young.
Young has the right idea. Squeeze in close and knock it down.
And it's rebounded by McGuire. The Wizards should slow it down here and use some clock. The trifecta by Young.
I think they've sealed this one. Not enough time left to mount a comeback.
Haslam finishes with the soft touch.
Nice job finding the open shooter.
36 seconds left to the fourth. To Sungaila. Young. Here's Daniels. Snaps the net.
They're leading by double digits, and I'd say this game is essentially done.
Hey, get the perimeter!
Haslam releases, trains it from just inside the three-point line. The Wizards can just sit on it to end the game, but it's snagged by Sungaila.
Way to close out an opponent. Kevin, I think we're done here.
The dump off to Marion. Lead pass to Wade. On the mark by Mourning. Watch inbounds the ball. The Wizards are on their way to the NBA Finals as they beat the Heat 56-40. In recognition of his stellar performance, Arenas is the Jordan Brand Player of the Game.
Amazing offensive output, scoring nearly half his team's points. He was hard to stop once he got it going.